Okay, today I want to show you just some of the chest routines that I've done throughout the years of my life and some of the things I've used to develop my chest muscles. So I'll give you some examples. I'm here at my local gym here. It's a 24-hour gym. It's pretty late, nobody's here. So it gives the opportunity to show you guys some of the stuff with some of the equipment they got around here. So let's get to it. Okay, one of my all-time favorite exercises by far was the bench press. And what I've done is I've used weight where I can only do about 8 to 10. And I usually do a little warm up for about 10 minutes. We'll walk on the treadmill, run around a little bit, jump around, loosen up a little bit. Then I do a set with very little weight, and then I move on and do about, average about 5 to 6 really heavy sets of bench press. And to be honest, that's pretty much all I've ever done in most of my life. Well, the past couple of years, I've changed it up a bit because getting older, so like my elbows and stuff starts to hurt, things like that. So I move on to all kinds of different other chest exercises. But this is basically one of my all-time favorite exercises. So the way I basically do this is I'm not putting a lot of weight, just to show you guys. I always have my hands about right here, a little bit past my shoulders. Just lift it up. And I've always brought it down to here, and then push it back up. Real basic level. Really basic. Never really slammed it. I really don't lock my elbows out too much because they'll hurt. So I just drop it down, kind of hold it there, bring it down, and bring it up. It's really basic, really simple move. Been doing it for years. Now here's another move that I've been doing a lot more often now. Like I said, I'm getting older and my elbows start hurting sometimes when I do a lot of bench press. So I've been switching it up, and I've been doing a lot of dumbbell bench presses now. And I'd like to use a lot of weight with it as well. So let me show you some of the basics of how I do this. I'm not going to use heavy weights. I'm just going to show you how I do it. Alright, so here I'm going to use the 35s. Usually what I do is rest the weight here on my legs, and then I prep myself up, and I lean back, and I use my legs to kick the weights up to myself. And I'm pretty much ready to go from there. So I bring them up, all the way to the top here, squeeze my chest, bring them down slowly, a good stretch here, right back up, right back down, and right back up. Real basic move. Like I said, I like to use heavy weight, so I'll build up some size, and just maintain my muscle size. That's pretty much. And then when I finish, pretty much finish here, put my legs up, bring it back down, done deal. Now, believe it or not, another thing that I like to do is just plain old basic push-ups. Believe it or not, that's one of the things that I like to do. I usually like to do it towards the end of my bench pressing or dumbbell bench pressing. Like I said, when I work out my chest, I only do about 6 sets, but I like to work them hard and heavy, and I do it pretty quick. I take about a minute break in between sets. So let me show you what I do. I usually like to do decline push-ups, and I use some of the equipment here as handles. I'll show you how I do that. What I like to use is the handle for the row machines. You put it on the pulley and you pull back, but these make great handles. This gym luckily has a couple of them, so I like to use these as handles, and I use a bench, and I just do a decline push-up. I'll show you how I do that. So as you can see, I got the handles here on the ground, and I got it ready to go. So I just get myself in position here, put my feet up here on the bench, got myself an instant decline push-up. Just keep it like that. Once in a while, I'll pick up my foot. That way I work my core a lot more. Keep myself nice and balanced. And switch it up. That's how I do it. Look, I'll be honest, I'm not the buffest guys you've ever seen or anything like that. I'm not a fitness expert. I was just a delivery driver most of my life, and I just spent some time in learning a few things and learning how to work out. So that's how I work out my chest. Really basic. Like I said, I only do 6 sets, heavy weight, about a minute between sets, done. That's how I work my chest. Done it for years.